Here we go. Hi, welcome to OC74. I'll write that down now so I can keep track of it. I believe it's 74, could be 73, who knows. Probably the guy who wrote this, which is also me. Like the caption on why you clicked here. So we did our OC for the day. Now this is the story of how Harold meets the OC. So Harold's on his rock, he's perched, and he was thinking about where to go. He was kind of leaning towards going into following the mermaid. But he didn't know kind of what he was going to do. Then he looked down, and then he noticed that he kind of looks different, because he felt a little bit lighter, and he looks down, and he sees this. So then he absolutely freaks out, because Harold thought he was an elephant. But he looks out down, and he sees these slippered feet. So he freaks out, kind of falls off his perch, and he ends up in the water pool. The water pool. The whirlpool. Then he starts to drown. He's gasping for air, trying to struggle out, but he doesn't know how to use his arms, and he's using them like arms. He's not using them like wings. He can't figure out how to get out of this whirlpool. It kind of sucks him all the way down, and then it kind of shoots him out, and then he can't breathe, so he has to just he's closing his eyes, holding his breath, and then he opens his eyes, and then he sees this pink moon, this crescent pink moon. And then when he opens his eyes and breathes at the same time, water fills his lungs, but it feels the same way as a breath would. There's no pain. So then Harold's there, just confronted by this orb, glowing moon object that's in front of him. And then, what does he say? He could also just leave. But it seems interesting. What does he do? What does he do? What does he say? And that's the question for the day, right? So, if you have an answer for this, text it to me, 613-902-1470. 613-902-1470. If you use the hashtag pinkmoon, I'll be able to see it. So hashtag pinkmoon, and then I'll be able to see what it is. I'll put it in now, that way I don't forget. So, but yeah, that's the OC for the day. 613-902-1470 to hit me up for tomorrow's OC. It will just be the response for that, and it will kind of dictate what happens next, where it goes, because I think people still want to see the mermaid, because he still has to follow the mermaid, and he also has to go find Dexel. But he is not really thinking about the Dexel part right now, and he's not really thinking about the mermaid part. He just has to deal with this, but the mermaid's still around, so it's not like we forgot about it. It's just, this is something that happened. So he could just ignore it and walk away, but we'll see what people think. Honestly, I'm kind of liking this. Anyways, that's the video for the day. Anyways, have a good one.